guys, it's Leslie. I am the field executive for Clinique in the London, Ontario region. And today I want to share with you how I get a glowy, dewy complexion. I'm definitely quite fair, so I do like to add some color when I do my complexion. So I'm going to share with you how I go about doing that. I did prep my skin first. I used clarifying lotion number 3 because I am oily combination skin type. So I do get oily in my T-zone. It helps to pick up any excess oil. It also does a gentle exfoliation. So I know it's sweeping away any dead skin cells sitting on the surface, and my foundation's going to sit that much more flawlessly when I do apply it. I then go ahead and use my Moisture Surge, super lightweight, oil-free, adds just enough hydration, and I know that my makeup's going to sit nicely over top of that as well. And I have quite tired eyes, so I did prep with All About Eyes underneath for dark circles and puffiness, hoping that it brightens them up a bit because I need it. Okay, so first of all, to kind of get a really nice glowy base, I'm using Clinique ID, the new BB gel base, and it actually transforms to your unique skin tone. So I'm going to show you how that works in a second. You'll see I am using the orange treatment for fatigue skin. Again, I'm definitely feeling a little bit sleepy, so I'm hoping that this gives my skin a nice little wake up. So when I pump the BB gel, I like to do 2 pumps. You'll notice it starts gray, and then you want to massage it in your fingertips to break up the color blooming pigments, and then you go ahead and just massage it in. I'm going to start at the center of my face and work my way out so I get a little bit more of a natural blend. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you'll notice it's definitely giving me a nice kind of bronzy complexion base. Okay, again, so this BB gel is newer. We just launched it. It's oil-free, so it works for all skin types. It gives 8 hours of hydration. So I know it's going to keep my skin nice and hydrated throughout the day. And I do go ahead and blend it down my neck. So if you're not, a foundation wearer, you like more of a natural look, you can obviously just wear the BB gel on its own just for that nice kind of even skin tone. You can see it does definitely neutralize some redness in the skin. I'm a full coverage girl, so I'm going to go ahead and do the next step of my routine. So as I mentioned, I do like more of a bronzy complexion, so I actually use the Clinique Chubby Contour Stick. And so before I put my foundation on, I kind of give myself a little V on either side of my forehead. For a little contour, I go down the sides of my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, and then I do like to do just a little bit on my chin and down my neck. I look super cute. Okay, so this is kind of my contour step. Everybody does it differently. This is just how I find it works for me. And then I'm going to go in with my Beyond Perfecting Concealer. I use the shade Breeze. I love this because it's super full coverage, and you can also use it under the eye as a concealer. So when I go to apply it, you'll see there is a doe foot. So I just kind of swipe the top of my forehead down my nose. I go right under my eye with it and get my cheeks, my chin. I know I've got some blemishes down there. And then again, I do my neck just to make sure that everything kind of blends out. And I'm done. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out. I'm obsessed with the Clinique Buffer Brush. I use this every single day, and I just find it gives a really natural finish. So I start blending out the sides of my forehead. And you can see it just gives that kind of nice bronzy look without being too dark. And then I go ahead and I blend out my cheekbones where I've contoured. And the other side. And I do love that the contour stick is very creamy, so it does blend really easily. I'm just going to touch base on the sides of my nose here and definitely buff out the chin so that I don't have any streaks. It's not a good look. It's happened before and I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again. Okay, and then just blending down my neck because it's going to look kind of weird if I bronze just my face and I forget about my neck. So now that I bronzed out my contour, or sorry, buffed out my contour, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my foundation. Starting on the forehead again. I don't know if I have mentioned this already, but the foundation is oil-free, so it's good for all skin types. It is hydrating, which is nice, and it gives a nice natural finish, okay? You also have a lot of playtime with it, which is why I felt so comfortable kind of swatching it and letting it sit on my face. I know that some foundations tend to dry down a little bit quicker, but this one is nice, hydrating, and very blendable. So you can see it just really helps to naturally even out my complexion, gives me the coverage that I'm looking for, and I am much more tanned than when I started, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, if you do want a bit more color, you can go ahead and add that in again with the chubby stick. I'm pretty happy with the amount of color that I have. I don't want it to look too warm because then I'm not going to look that natural. Okay, so next, to get that final kind of dewy highlight, I use the, again, the Clinique Chubby Stick Hefty Highlight. This just gives a really nice pearly glow. I go ahead and actually use it with a foundation brush. You can just swipe it on your face if you want to, and then blend it out with your fingertips. I just prefer to blend it out with a brush. So you do you, whatever works. So when I apply this, I go in and I just do the top of my cheekbone. You can see it gives a really nice dewy finish. Okay, and again, the other side, you'll notice that I'm using all creamy products rather than powder, just because I want to keep with that kind of glowy look. I do a little bit on my nose, and I like to get just a little cupid's bow above my lip as well. Not too much because I don't want to look like I'm sweating, but just enough to draw the attention there. And then I also go under my brows as well. All right, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like I need some color in my cheeks. So again, I'm going in, I'm very creamy today. I'm going in with the Amped Up Apple Clinique Chubby Stick, a really natural color. And again, so I'm just applying the chubby onto the brush, and I'm just going to start on the middle of the cheekbone and blend my way out, just to give a little bit of a rosy look. And again, nice and creamy, so it gives me that really dewy glow that I'm looking for. All right, and there you have it. So that is my quick and easy way to get a nice glowy tan complexion. Fake it until I see the sun, and I'm gonna just pop a little bit of a gloss on just to finish up the look. So this is Sorbet Pop. So I'll go ahead and pop that on my lips like so. Okay, and my last and final tip, because I definitely do this sometimes, is that the chubby stick, you don't just have to do it on your face. I actually do like to bronze my neck area just to give a bit more of a glow. So again, I don't really have a strategy to it. I just kind of swatch all over, but I really do make sure that I blend it out with the buffer brush so that it looks, you know, very natural, very dewy. And there you have it. This is my no tan, tan makeup look. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos to come. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.